Over the last several years, I have been working with a lot of people who are really tired of the spiritual search. They're just exhausted. And I can really relate to that, which is probably why um, I work with so many people who are in the same position. And I've shared my story many times about being a seeker for decades and getting to the point where I was just so tired of the whole thing. It almost became distasteful, and yeah, I just got absolutely sick of it. But anyway, so that said, I work with people who have found themselves in the same position, and I think that's true of every spiritual seeker. Actually, I think you get to the point where you start hearing the same things again and again and again, just dressed differently and shared in different ways. But um, in any event, I work with a lot of people that have arrived at that point and then don't know what to do because they've invested so many years, so much time, so much energy, and in often cases, so much money in trying to arrive at some, lofty place of self-recognition or enlightenment or whatever you want to call it. But the reason I'm inspired to speak about this today is because I just came off a session with someone new who has been in that position and is, tired of seeking, but essentially invested a lot of time and energy in non-duality, going to non-duality retreats and listening to different neo-Advaita teachers, but largely the non-duality scene. And the thing that was really very difficult for this person is what the common denominator that I've seen in the non-dual scene, and that is the denial of the personal I, the personal story, the personal self. So this person that I was speaking to today was told again and again and again and again and again, you don't exist, none of this is real, who you believe you are isn't true, it isn't authentic, everything is just a dream, everything is an illusion, and all of those things. And while that may well be true at the most profound level, to deny one's humanity and to deny the story and to try and negate the story is really detrimental. And again, I've worked with a lot of people who bought into the non-dual scene and really tried as hard as they could to deny the small, let's say the small I, the personal story. And then they ended up wondering why they were feeling so depressed, disengaged, lacking motivation, cut off from themselves and from their family, and essentially going through the motions. So again, I'm inspired to come on today to really keep beating the drum that is really my motivation to encourage spiritual seekers and non-spiritual seekers to really honor the story, to improve the story if that's what you feel led to do, to stand behind and stand in fully the narrative of who you are and how that plays out in terms of your work, the way you engage with the world, with your family, being authentic, being in integrity, speaking your truth, honoring what feels right for you and letting go of what does not feel right for you. and essentially welcoming it all and honoring it all. Because if you're denying your personhood, if you're denying your story in favor of trying to attain an enlightened state of being, or a higher state, or whatever you want to call it, then essentially you're just trying to escape. You are denying the full truth of who you are, the full capacity of who you are, the authentic expression of who you are, by looking for something else, something other. And the truth is, the truth with a capital T can only be found right where you are, in the heart, in the heartbeat, in the pulsation, in the grittiness, in the challenges, in all the difficulties you face within your own human experience. It's all right here. So to keep denying it and pushing all of that away, all of those experiences away, your humanness, denying that and searching for something higher, or telling yourself you don't exist, you don't exist, you don't exist, that doesn't help at all. And it's really detrimental. It's really detrimental. In every single thing that I've ever done, you know, writing books, speaking on my own channel, and you know, on other podcasts, in interviews, in retreats, the retreats that I've been participating in, and all of those things, the primary message has never changed. And it has always been, trust your own innate knowing. Trust what feels right for you. Let go of what doesn't feel right for you. And honor every aspect of your lived experience. Honor every aspect of your embodiment in the world and how you express in the world. Because denying any aspect of that is really a denial of your own higher self, your own consciousness, your own expression through this human vehicle. So I wanted to come on here today to say this, because this has come up again and again and again in sessions that I've had with people who are just feeling dry and deadened and deflated and depressed and tired, because they're essentially trying to pull away from their authentic expression, their authentic personality, and the way they are in the world, the way they're expressing in the world, in favor of denying it and thinking that that will take them somewhere else. So please don't do that. Please. It doesn't feel good, number one. And two, it won't take you anywhere. When you fully embody, fully express, fully embrace who you are, then you can do that still with the recognition that the truth of who you are is prior to the story, right? But you don't discover that, you don't authentically embody that when you're trying to deny your humanity. So embrace everything, honor everything, be you, and have fun with it. Have fun, enjoy. And also embrace the difficulties, embrace the pain, embrace whatever's coming up that doesn't feel good. Welcome everything. Honor it all. if you can do that, then you can honor everyone else and everything that manifests. This is the highest realization, to be where you are authentically and express who you are authentically. So I'll leave that with you today. I hope all is well. Take it easy and bye for now.